Hey there, so I'm just making a little coffee and then we're gonna try to decorate a Christmas tree over here in the library. First, I need to pick up all of my daughter's toys because I'm gonna put the tree, I think, right here in this window. So I've had this idea for a while. I'm not quite sure how the execution of it is going to go, but I wanna do a Christmas tree with all of the ribbons that I have from horse shows I did as a kid. There's something just fun and nostalgic to me about these ribbons. I have a whole box full of horse show ribbons, and I don't have a ton of like equestrian themed stuff in my house, but horses are a huge part of my life. If you don't know, that's my other, my other big hobby is horseback riding. Currently I'm leasing a horse. I'm hoping to buy another horse soon. I did own a horse before my daughter was born, but then I sold him when I had my girls because I knew I needed some more time, and I'm getting ready to get back into that. But anyways, all that to say, I want to use these ribbons to try to make like an equestrian themed horse, not horse themed, just equestrian themed kind of tree. I purchased a couple new trees this year, and so I feel like my tree ornaments are spread a little bit thin. I do like to, I'm one of those people, I like to have a different tree in like every room. I just think it's like I just like to go all out for Christmas. So I've spread my ornaments around. So I feel like with some of my trees, we're not at like full peak ornament capacity, but I think that's part of the fun, that it's a collection that happens over years. And I do think being on the internet and being a creator in this space, it's important to show that not everybody is going out and getting like a full collection of stuff. Or same like with my garden. It's like, my garden is a first year garden. It is not by any means complete. Not all the garden beds are filled to the brim. Like that's just the reality. And I think that is the reality for a lot of us, is that we're not gonna just be able to have everything be completely set and perfect the first year. But we're gonna try to figure out how to get these ribbons to look like ornaments on the tree, and I think that'll be a fun challenge. And I'll also show you, I'm starting, again, the beginning of a collection, but I'm starting a tree that's gonna be a little bit of a, garden themed, I guess. Not really woodland, it's more garden themed tree for my office. And then I also I have like a little bit of a start of eventually maybe a mushroom tree. And so I'll show you all that, but we got the toys moved. So let's get this tree put up and then we'll get some ornaments on it. Oh, but first my coffee's finished. So let's get coffee. That's important. One day I really want to have like an actual espresso machine. I totally aspire to that. Right now I have an espresso though, and it was literally like the best purchase of my life. It changed my life to have this. I'm gonna make myself like a little bit of like maybe pumpkin-ishy spice. All right, I'm finishing up my last bit of pumpkin spiciness. All right. The tree fluffing is the most tedious part, but boy, what a difference. This is a little bit different kind of tree for me. I got this one, it's got like sort of like the old school fake tree style branches on the inside, but then it's got like these more like real feel tips. And it scared me a little bit when I first opened it out of the box because I thought, I don't know if that's going to look good. But it has like so much room for hanging ornaments, which is, that's my cat on the cat scratcher, which is different than some of my other fake trees. I wish I could use real trees. I actually have an allergy to pine trees, so I can't have real trees in the house. So, plus I put my trees up so early that it's probably best anyways that I have fake trees, although there just is something magical about real trees. But what I kind of like about this one is that it actually I don't know, it looks like I'm gonna have some good room to hang ornaments from it. So that's kind of handy. I'm just gonna try to do this. Okay, well, there we go. All right, let's do the next one. This was, I think, a 5-foot tree. We've got a 7-foot tree in our, like as our main, you know, the main tree, the one that Santa's gonna be putting presents under. And then I thought as some of my more like accent trees, like it was nice for them to just not be as big as the main tree. I don't know. I think you could probably go either way. I probably could have done like a 9-foot tree in here and it would have been kind of cool. Maybe one year I will. Maybe this will become like a guest bedroom tree, and then maybe one year I'll have a big 9-foot tree or something. Cause like it's the library. This is my, like our library room. So it's kind of, I don't know, it'd be kind of dramatic to have like a huge tree. Okay, well that's set up. Looks pretty good. Let me get the ornaments and show you our ornaments. So here we go. We got a box and a box of vintage like horse ornaments. Now I think you could probably hang them. Most of them have some kind of a hook like this. Let's see. This one needs to be steamed a little bit, but I almost feel like that looks, I don't know, like I wonder if I should tuck. I kind of had the thought of like tucking the ribbon part and just having the rosettes, but I guess I'd have to. Let's get one that's not. Some of these have been kept in better shape than other ones. There we go. 4th place, pink. Like, I don't know. I don't want it to look like I'm just like at a stable. You know, like I want it to look cool. Let's see if there's any, like some of the fun ones. That just is so open. So that's a good one. All right, I'm gonna put a couple of these just like in the tree as just ribbons and then see if we think we need, oh, there we go. We got a 1st place. That's good to see. See if we want to do, I don't know, if we want to like try to make them just the rosettes. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Oh, this like makes me so nostalgic to see this. I think it's going to be kind of cool. It's always important to step back and look. Here's what I think. Here's what I think looking at it. I think it can't just be the ribbons because it's going to look a little funny with like just ribbons. So I'm going to grab some Christmas ball ornaments. What am I saying? Why did that? I've been listening to a British creator who says baubles, and like that's what was getting me confused because I was like, I can't say baubles. I'm not British. I think I'm going to do I'm going to pull out all the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place ribbons. So that's going to be red, maybe like a yellow, the white. This is a white if there's any white 4th places, but then I'm going to pick out the blue, red ribbons, and any 3rd place ribbons, which are yellow, which I think is just going to be a little bit more cohesive because the pink ribbons, and I don't like green. I guess I could do some green, which is technically 6th place, but no shame in 6th place. But I think I'm going to take out all of my 4th place ribbons. And what is color is 5th? I can't even remember. I don't really go to horse shows anymore. was kind of like something I did so much as a kid. And we're gonna pick all the best, like the prettiest ribbons for the tree. Okay, let me do some sorting. All right, as with many creative projects, this has been a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. I think I need to come in with my steamer probably and steam some of these, and I'm gonna put a lot of them away. I decided I'm gonna leave it with what I've got, just a few on here. Just enough to like be kind of horsey without it looking like, I just don't want it to look like the side of a stable or anything, but it's kind of fun. You know, all the vintagey ribbons are kind of fun. So I'm gonna tweak it, and then I'm gonna try to like make them make more sense together. So they're just kind of like these, like they kind of like sit together better in the tree itself. And then I'm going to go, I think I might run over to the craft store today and get some like other ribbons that I can put on the tree. So like these two are falling nicely together. So I think I need to keep tweaking everything, making them all fall like that. And then I'm going to put up some other red ornaments on there. And I think I'm going to run over to like Michael's or something and just see if I can grab some more ribbon, just to do like some other kind of ribbons. So it's just kind of like a ribbony bow tree in general. And I'm not quite as trying to focus on getting, I don't know, all of the bows. Like, I guess I'll leave that one out. It's so fun to look back and like, I wrote on the back of all of these, like what I won, what class, and which horse and stuff. And so it's like super fun. And these are just some like cute little ribbons. But we'll save the other ones for other projects. I'm sure there'll be more things that will be kind of useful with these. They're so cool. I don't know, what is it about ribbons? They're just fun. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to organize them a little bit better so that they don't get quite as damaged. All these things just got like stuck in boxes. And I know the horse girls out there will have like even more crazy collections of ribbons and championship ribbons and stuff. I was never that fancy, but I still love my little ribbons. Absolutely. So many good memories, really, is what it's all about. So I'm gonna work on getting them all to sit just right in the tree. And then we'll probably pop over to the store. I'm gonna get some more, ornaments in here, and I'll check back in. Ooh, my hair. I'll check back in and let you know how it looks after I've like done all the zhuzhing. In my head, this looks really good, but as with any project, sometimes the vision that you have in your head is not quite what happens in reality. Hey there, so it's actually a couple days later, and after much trial and error, I finally got this tree to a place that I really like. So I actually just came in with some other ribbons, and I went with just the red ribbons, and I think it turned out really cute. It's been really fun. So I wanted to show you how this looks and then go and show you how all the indoor salad greens are doing, because they are doing super well. So here it is, and I will put in some clips too of it at night, because of course a Christmas tree at night is just perfection. But oh, it's so fun. The red totally just fits for a library. It just makes sense. Okay, but let's look at the greens. So I'm going to be doing even more with the greens. I went ahead and re-sowed these 2 cells with some arugula because whatever lettuce I had put in this one the seeds must have been too old because they just didn't germinate. So everything's looking really good. Typically, if you get the pods from Click and Grow, this is a Click and Grow system, I highly recommend. And if you get the pods, they come with a little bit of fertilizer. I actually didn't end up using pods. I just did my own potting soil, but I probably will put a little fertilizer in the water like every week or so. But everything is growing really well. Definitely if you have a gardener on your Christmas list, I know, Black Friday and everything is coming up. I will put my link to Click and Grow. I do have a discount, but then also they have their whole big Black Friday sale. So something to check out. They have big size, they have little size. And then my other little growing situations are doing well too. So here's this little arugula getting going, and my big salad bowl of baby greens is doing super awesome. This was my next project. I wanted to start a bunch of peas to make some forage for the bunnies. So I'm curious if this, how this is gonna grow. I just used forage peas and I threw them in here. So I haven't been able to harvest anything from this little station yet, but I feel like it's going really, really well. I'm really liking the progress that everything's making. I do need to come in here and water. I can see that one's getting a little bit dry, but the self-watering containers are really nice, or even the ones that I have, this doesn't have a drainage hole. It's super nice because it's just so low maintenance. Other project I have is some seed organization. We're gonna be starting to talk about seed starting and garden planning pretty soon here because as early as it seems, it's actually that time of year now. So anyways, that is just wrapping up this decorating. It was a fun process to try to figure it out. And I think this year, the whole theme has just been that things come and go. And we, I've changed. My daughter's playing her ukulele. I've changed my plans a few times now, but I am going to focus really hard on the garden planning so that hopefully we go into next year with a bit more of a plan and everything works out even better. I'm sticking with some of my tried and true favorites. It's going to be really fun to get all that organized. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.